What is up, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I've got my guitar with the noisy potentiometer that I still need to fix. I kind of wanted to do like a vlog. I don't do vlogs very often. And I just wanted to address the fact that I have yet to build a new pedal board. God's honest truth is I don't really need one right now. Back when I had, 3 pedal boards, I was touring quite a bit. I was out on the road a lot. Obviously with Carrie Underwood, I played with her for a good number of years. But when I stopped touring with her in 2017, just because I kind of wanted to turn the page and maybe do some different things, I honestly haven't been playing out that much. So the majority of what I've been doing has been sessions here in my studio or YouTube videos. And because I've got, I've got a lot of amplifiers that I can switch between using my amp. And if you guys have seen my, kind of studio rundown, you can check that out. But, for all these overdrive tones, for the most part, I've got amps that I'll turn on. And then when it comes to other types of effects where, modulation, or even if it's, like fuzz or a certain type of distortion, like a sound that I really need, like maybe a rat pedal or some sort of like, fuzz pedal, I will almost always just use my amps and just switch between them from clean to, overdrive or whatever it ends up being. So, if there's a certain sound that I really want, then I'll get out like an H9 and I might use the Tricera or something. Or, if there's something I really want at the front end of the amps, then, I'll get out modulation pedals and things like that, tremolos. A lot of times, like even the delay you're hearing here, that's just, that's in the old TV set, I've been using that. I think it's called Mod Delay 3. It comes with Pro Tools. And that's kind of my go-to delay. I just keep it kind of dark and, kind of slap back maybe a few repeats. That's about it. So for the most part, I've been doing so much that way, I haven't built a board. The other big problem is I can't make up my mind. So that's a problem because I'm wanting to force myself to try different things, use different stomp boxes, hear differently. I've been using the same stuff for so many years. I'm just trying to kind of change things up, which is also exacerbating the problem. But one thing I did want to show you guys, because I'm talking too much and this has got to be boring, is how my mind kind of works when it comes to finding, because all stomp boxes have a sound. I'm always looking for, well, what's my sound? Or what am I the most comfortable playing when it comes to my tone? So I put this little setup right here. Now, neither of these two pedals, I've never demoed these, and this isn't really a pedal demo. What I will say is these are both pedals that will most likely end up on my pedal board. One is an equalizer, but it's an XTS modified, Exact Tone Solutions modified equalizer. And basically it shifts the whole mid-range this way, because what was happening is with these equalizers, stock, and they're good stock, but they go down to like 100. And I don't need any of that. 400 to basically what we've got going here is 4K. That's all I need because I tend to live in these 3 frequencies right here, which, are low, mid to mid frequencies. So I really gravitated towards this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be using one of these because it's just not in the right register for me. And then, of course, the Vemaran, I've had it for a while now, actually, because I just always wanted to check one out. And I like it. It's interesting to me. It reminds me of like a Noble's ODR, but to me, it's better the way it saturates. There's something about it that I like better because I don't personally own an ODR one. I've just never, or King of Tone. I've just never really been able to get those pedals to do what I want. So it's a little surprising that I like this pedal, but I do. The reason I like it is it doesn't sound like I turned on a pedal. So here's the amp. It's my Bella. It's the amp I use all the time, especially when I'm dialing in pedals. To me, that feels like an amp. And I don't have a ton of gain dialed in. And like I said, I'm not demoing the pedal anyways, but the reason I like this pedal is it still feels really ampy. And I don't, at least to me, in my opinion, I don't think that sounds like I just turned on an overdrive pedal. Now, what I tend to gravitate towards is usually it's like, okay, I want that, but I want a little more of that, but with some sort of mid bump, but not like a TS9 bump, not like, you know, that type of circuit bump. So that's where the XTS comes into play. So check it out. So now what I've got is a little bit more top end. There's definitely a little more sizzle there, which I don't mind, especially in a track. But there's also a little bit of a kind of little slight, you can see it's a very subtle thing that I'm doing, bump in the low to you know, straight up mids. So I mean, that's why this will definitely go on my board, because it doesn't matter what I settle on, whether it's a Rocket pedal or maybe Origin Effects or the Vemran, or, you know, I'm still kind of trying to figure all that out, to be honest with you. But it's pedals like these that allow me, especially within a session environment, to get a sound to fit in a track quicker. And of course I can boost the input to the Vemran using the EQ. So I haven't changed anything, I'm just kind of bumping the output of the EQ. Gives me a little more gain, a little more sizzle up top. If that's bothering me, I can just kind of pull down on that 4K, 2K range, and that softens back up. And of course, you know, like I said, this isn't a demo of these pedals, but I can go really extreme with this too, which is nice. Now, you guys also know that I really like the Pettyjohn chime. That will absolutely go on the board. That's been on all my boards. I'm probably going to change how I use it. I think I'm going to use it more as a lower gain pedal. Sometimes I would use it as an always on pedal. Sometimes I really like the tilt EQ circuit on it, so I would use it to kind of achieve this style of thing. But at the end of the day, I can get more out of this for those types of tones where I want a certain bump in the mids or a cut in the lows or highs or whatever it needs to be. I think the chime is going to be more of like my low gain pedal, like super low gain, and then there'll be something after that that maybe is capable of more gain, or something that doesn't mind getting hit, you know, with the chime. I'm still sorting all that out, but I am going to build a pedal board, I promise. You know, I know you guys have asked about whether or not I was going to use an HX Stomp. I'm still up in the air about that. I've tried them, and there's something sonically about them, in my opinion. I know there's guys that love them. Some of my hero guitar players use them. But for me, there's something sonically about them that is bothering me. Whereas my old one that I had modified, to me, sounded better. It sounded more natural, for lack of a better term. But it's not off the table. But, you know, I'm definitely going to put an H9 on there. My timeline's going to go right back on there. The Flint will go on there. And all of you that know that I'm a Rocket Pedals fan, those pedals may not go on there, but those pedals are still going to be on another board. That exact board that you guys saw me play through quite a while ago now, that board's going to be the same exact board. The only thing I'm going to do is I need to get another flint, and then I'm going to swap out. I'm going to keep my timeline on the big board, and I've got another delay that I really like. And I'll probably swap that out. And when I demo it, I'll pop out that board as well, so you'll get to see both boards when I'm ready to do this. So I'm sorry, I know I've been talking a lot, but I just wanted to, you know, throw up a video and let you guys know what's going on. I'm gonna build a board for sure, and honestly, I can't wait to show it to you once I get it all dialed in and ready to go. So thank you so much for watching. To all of you that have subscribed to my channel, I'm so blessed that you did. It's what allows me to keep doing this. Please hit that thumbs up, you know, leave a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please, you know, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. All right, you guys, we'll see you later.